OSS again. We're going to go over something. I'm going to try to rectify a mistake I made on the previous video. You need to bear with me while I click on there. Thing about socialism and everything. Now y'all can go to the video. It's that social JW Losers video, but this Smoking Locust made a comment, and he's right. I was missing something. We are a constitutional republic, not a democracy. The difference, or the distinctive characteristic, is that we are a constitutional republic that operates through a democratic form. We allow the people to pick our leaders. We the people pick our leaders. We're supposed to. We're not supposed to have a ruling class of people. This can be found in the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag. I'm not going to put a link to this on here because it's a Democratic paper, but I'm going to use their stuff because they almost got it right with little subtle changes to redirect government to the way they want it to be instead of the way our forefathers meant it to be. I think democracy, or the Democratic Party, could probably chase their whole lineage back to the Tories, which were against us from the beginning. I pledge allegiance. Let's read it. The one that exists now. Where did it go? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, the meaning of the Pledge of Allegiance. Here we go back to that whole language and words and what they mean now and what they meant then. I pledge, meaning a binding commitment and a guarantee to promise solemnly and formally pledge. That means you give them your word. I give my word that I am going to be allegiant. I pledge allegiance. Meaning of allegiance is an obligation to a ruling power, promising commitment, dedication, and loyalty. Who governs the United States? Who was intended to govern the United States? The people. Of the people, by the people, for the people. Not a ruling class. People from everyday life elected to serve a time governing our nation because they work for us. Okay. Allegiance to the flag. Meaning, the flag indicates nationality and is a symbol, inspiration, and emblem of the country requiring respect at all times. The flag represents nationality. It is the flag of the United States of America. And we pledge allegiance to the flag, which represents the people, because we, the people, are the government of our land. There was never supposed to be professional politicians. It was not meant to be a career choice. It was meant to be a duty. And to the republic, or to the flag of the United States of America. The United States flag represents the 50 states and all their inhabitants. The stripes represent the 13 original colonies and reflects the history of America. The flag serves to remind those that take the oath that it refers to America rather than the country of their birth. What? America is my country of birth. But I guess they're saying because some people aren't. They're saying that the only people that should say this pledge are people that are new. No, I say that everybody should say this because we're all American. We're pledging allegiance to the country of our birth, which just happens to be the USA. And to the republic, meaning a form of government without a monarch. The head of state in a republic is a president, a nation in which the supreme power lies in a body of citizens who can elect people to represent them. A nation in which the supreme power lies in a body of citizens who can elect people to represent them. That's all of us. We are the body of people, citizens, who can elect people to represent us. We don't have time to go spend 3, 6, 9 months out of the year in Washington, D.C. For which it stands, meaning this refers to the flag as a symbol of the country, its values, principles, and aspirations. Values, principles, and aspirations. American values are good values. Our principles are good principles. Our aspirations are high aspirations. Professional politicians, not so much. You don't pledge allegiance to a ruling group of people. You're pledging allegiance to yourself by pledging allegiance to this flag. One nation. Reflects the motto of the United States of America, meaning out of many, one. Under God. The belief in a supreme being. See, that's where they soften it up. Under God. No. It's under God. One nation under one God. One God. Indivisible, meaning incapable of being divided, separated, or broken. Each state is its own state. Each state is a part of the country. Each state is allowed to disagree with the rest of the country, but it is not allowed to separate from the country. When you agree to join the nation, you're all in. You can't take your bet back. With liberty and justice, meaning these words express the ideas of the Declaration of Independence, of freedom, and of justice. It reflects the history of the country and the patriots who fought in the American War of Independence. and sins. Our goal as United States citizens, as the citizens who govern ourselves by electing people to represent us at the higher levels of the needful bureaucracy of government, deserve liberty and justice. We elect these people as the citizens, as the governing body of our country, the citizens, the governing body of our country. We elect people to ensure our liberty and justice. Because that's what our flag stands for. Our flag stands for us, and we stand for liberty and justice. For all. Every person, regardless of race, color, religion, creed, gender, national origin, disability, marital status, or age. Religion was added. Not one to start a war. Our country was based on Judeo-Christian principles. If each religion has a fair say in government, nothing gets done. While Hindu is a tolerable religion, while Buddhism is a tolerant religion. Think of some other ones. Mainstream Christianity is pretty tolerant. Islam's not tolerant. It's you cannot be Islamic without being Muslim. You cannot be a Muslim without being devout. To be devout, it's the Quran's way or the highway. Now, freedom of religion, can you choose not to have a religion? Sure. Can you impose no religion on the rest of us? No, because that takes away our freedom of religion. For all, it's for everybody. I don't disagree with the religion part. I disagree with the abuse of it. National origin, as long as they pledge this, as long as they know what this means, that means that they're no longer Indonesian, they're no longer Mexican, they're no longer Portuguese, they're no longer Indian, they're no longer Chinese, they're no longer Korean, they're no longer Vietnamese, they're no longer Australian, they're no longer British, they're no longer Scottish. They are now American. America. That means if you were born in Scotland and you come over here and you become a citizen. I don't believe in dual citizenship either. You're either a citizen of one country or the other. You have to pick. If you're a baby and your mom and dad are, I don't know, South African or something, and they're over here on vacation and you get born, you're an American, but you're South American or South African. When you get old enough to vote, whichever country comes first, you have to choose. You have to make a choice. Either you're going to be American, or you're going to be South African. That's the way it should be. You can't, you either American or you're not. You're either South African or you're not. You're either Nigerian or you're not. You're either Mexican or you're not. American is American. You can put curry in your food. I don't care. I actually like it. Doesn't make you un-American. Not liking cheeseburger and french fries doesn't make you un-American. What makes you un-American is deciding that this country, which is supposed to be independent from a ruling class, should be mutated into a country governed by a ruling class. What makes you un-American is thinking that you can take America and turn it into something like the place you came from because you want all the goodies that America has to offer, but you want to keep the very thing you said you wanted to flee from. If Syria is so great, stay there, fight for it. If Iraq is so great, stay there, fight for it. If Mexico is so great, stay there, fight for it. If Taiwan is so great, stay there, fight for it. If China is so great, fight for it. But it's our culture. Why does the language have to be part of your culture? If your culture is contrary to American culture, then if you're going to be American, your culture has to yield. American culture cannot yield to your culture and make your culture the new American culture. We already have an American culture. We have a constitution that protects our right to be American. That means we have the right to worship the God of our choice. Our forefathers believed that to be Yah, Jehovah, Yahweh, God. We don't have to let our country be destroyed. We have pledged allegiance to the very foundations and peoples that have made our country great. The people that died in World War II to keep socialism and the Nazis from pushing socialism across the entire globe. They pledged allegiance to the same flag we are. We will stand behind that flag and make it mean the same. I don't want to be part of Europe. Europe blows. Yeah. They're doing it their way. They're falling apart. We don't want to fall apart. The next civil war won't be a civil war. It will be a war between Americans and those that aren't. I'm American. If you're not, bless your heart. Because it kind of sucks to be you if this falls apart.